All right, William Byron just clinched his spot in the chase, but 2 of his crew members just got suspended. And it all comes down to a wheel falling off at New Hampshire. Let's break down exactly what happened and what it means heading into Darlington. And hey, real quick, if you are a true NASCAR fan like me, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel. NASCAR Nation News is just getting started. We are pushing for our next subscriber milestone, and it's all about real talk from fans who live this sport every week. All right, let's get into it. So here's what went down. NASCAR has suspended 2 members of William Byron's number 24 team after Sunday's Dollar Tree 301 at New Hampshire. This all stems from Byron's left rear wheel coming off during the final stage of the race. Let's rewind to how it happened. Byron made a 4-tire pit stop on lap 203 and drove another 19 laps before disaster struck. That's when the Hendrick Motorsports driver crashed into the outside wall and had to bring it home in 30th place. The incident brought out a caution, and it was ruled a violation of sections 8, tied, and 4, A and D in the NASCAR rulebook. And here's the part that really stings. Byron was actually running inside the top 3 when it all fell apart. NASCAR reporter Bob Pockras shared the penalty news on X, confirming the suspensions for the team. But despite that rough finish, William Byron still clinched a chase berth. He'll head into Darlington starting outside the top 10 in the standings. Meanwhile, his teammate Kyle Larson had a much better day, grabbing a top 5 finish at Loudon and moving himself up to 7th in points. Now, Byron wasn't the only Hendrick driver dealing with pit road trouble. Chase Elliott's number 9 crew mixed up his right side tires during a non-competitive pit stop on lap 40. That mistake forced Elliott to pit twice, and he lost 7 positions because of it. He ended up finishing 25th and dropped 2 spots in the standings. The team's next stop is Daytona International Speedway for the regular season finale. Now here's an interesting development coming out of all this. Alex Bowman has already been ruled out of the chase after missing 4 races due to a vertigo diagnosis. But instead of sitting idle, Hendrick Motorsports is putting his crew members to work, helping William Byron's title effort for the next 2 races. Bob Pockras revealed the move in another post on X. He wrote that with Alex Bowman eliminated from the chase, Bowman's jackman Dax Hollifield and rear changer Rod Cox will move over to the William Byron car for the next 2 weeks. And that's not the only storyline brewing on this team. Kyle Larson has been speaking out about NASCAR's rules around wet weather pit stops. At Loudon, teams switched from wet weather tires to slicks during the competition caution and didn't have to race over pit road to do it. Larson made his case for taking that further on the Door Bumper Clear podcast. He said, quote, "I think we've been doing this rain thing long enough now. It's gone well. There's other series that do live pit stops in the rain. Every other series does live pit stops in the rain. Why can't we?" He continued, saying it would bring in an element of strategy, adding that it's where the good teams can rise. Or even the slower teams could catch up. His take? It's time to just open it up. Dale Earnhardt Jr. addressed the topic too, and he actually argued against wet weather pit stops. He believes they're dangerous, and he doesn't think drivers are ready for it. So that's where things stand for the number 24 team heading into the final stretch before the chase. So NASCAR fans, do you think NASCAR should allow live pit stops in wet weather like Larson wants? Or do you side with Dale Jr. on this one? Drop your thoughts down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join the NASCAR Nation News family. We'll see you in the next one.